They'll be calling you a radical. I want to get this up before Rashid on Monday Night Football. How good does the track look, huh? These guys have done such an excellent job. I mean, the Hell Turf. And I'm not the one that named it the Hell Turf, but I sure called it the Hell Turf. Lots of things, that's what it was, the 2011 Nightmare Turf. She tore his ACL right there on a game that didn't need to be in. I think it's a Hell Turf. You go ask Chris Jackson, he's still playing. When you go ask Josh Davis, Hell Turf. Josh is, I think, the one that named it Davis. He would know. What a great player. So, how good does the track look? Oh my God, it's so cool. So, I'm friends with the project manager. He's a great guy. You know, the hand that he was dealt with. Oh my God, it snowed here and snowed. You know, the spring football game wasn't until April 30th. The football coaches were out here shoveling snow all spring. I'm the guy that talked to those guys. I went down there on the practice field. They weren't snow removal. I says, well, you got to help them out. And then Weber hired them. You know, the turf guys, because they were doing the practice field, became the snow removal guys. I remember at practice this year, guys running down the side there. I have videos of it smashing into giant snow banks. So I want to get this up before Monday Night Football. Go Rashid Shaheed. The best freaking, well, good God, talk about a steal, right? You know what she's making? Oh my God, I wonder if they'll sign him a new deal before the game tonight. I don't know. You think he's got the guts to hang on for another whole year to get the monster deal? Or you think the Saints are that stupid to let him get away? Well, they got such a steal. So, the big game here, it'll be the Mickey Mantle real season kicks off Friday here against Montana State. It used to be the nemesis of Montana. Oh, it's Montana State. This game should be epic. So, they tore that out, that side, to replace with what was pretty well exactly what was already in there. Well, they got more, no, they got less seats. But, you know, I mean, you got to give it to these workers. I mean, my God, I can't believe they're even this close. So we tore out the concrete bleachers, or the concrete and the metal bleachers to put in concrete and metal bleachers. It's no different than it was before. That money we'll spend. I told Jason, I says, I bet you I can guess which War Profiteer sign's going up there before the sign went up. I get 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. I'll bet you Stake of the Timber Mine. Okay. I says, Bank of Utah. How did you know? You know, whoa. You don't know about the plane on the tarmac in Tehran, do you? You don't know about the oligarchs tied to Putin, do you? You don't know who owns Bank of Utah, do? Oh, I do. Oh, the only football stadium named after a woman. So the track turned out beautiful. Oh, it needed it. So did the field, the Hell Turf. And they spent the money. And these guys put in so much work. I remember when they're grading. I put up lots of videos when they're grading it. And they ran them off. Says, no, Weber State, this crew you hired, you're out. They brought in their own guys with a laser. Boy, it looks good, don't it? Looks really good. So, the kickoff to the Mickey Mantle era, the score's not indicative on the Utah game. They played excellent down there, Weber did. You know, they had some really bad calls early. Thunder, Abraham Williams run wild 65 yards. Phantom flag. They used to do that to Rashid all the time. Let's get up here on Rashid Shaheed row. So, and Chris Jackson had a big 50-yard run around the edge. Call back. Of course, I think that probably was a penalty, a hold, but that targeting penalty on the linebacker sure wasn't. It'll be ready, which blows my mind. Do you know they didn't even really get a start on this till May? There's Jason right there. It's beautiful. Wow. It'll be, I mean, I think Weber's all that this year. I really do. Best linebacker core I think they've ever had in the history of this, well, since they've been up here. I wasn't around with Wildcat Morris in 1925. downtown. That's who's got a freaking logo of a whole university named after him. Oh, he does. The greatest player in Weber State history, the new Bob Hayes. You know, I call Lightning Rashid Shaheed. Monday Night Football tonight. I predict he gets 2 tonight. One by catch, 1 by run. Now, will the run be like his first touchdown in the NFL? Which is, the irony of that is the exact identical play he tore the ACL on the last play of his college career. I'm like, oh no, oh no. I talked to him for the game. I told him I wouldn't play. He says, oh, I'm playing. First time I ever saw Rashid wasn't on the football field. It was right there on the track. I knew of him, the track guy. I mean, the world-class sprinter. You know, he's Olympic caliber sprinter. Everybody knew that in San Diego in high school. I'm like, really? He came here to play football? Oh, from day one, the very first play. That game at Cal. Well, by the way, that's where his sister. I think the only one faster than him is her. And so, should be a classic. So, the cheapest seats, standing room only, at University of Utah, $40. The most expensive seat in the house here, I think, is $15. So, sure spent a lot of money to replace concrete and metal bleachers with concrete and metal. It's no different. It's exactly, except they took out the old KOL booth. I'll be over there. You know my numbers, 212, 212, 812, 812, 212. 212 is where I'll be sitting. I got the first seat for the Mickey Mantle era. So we'll see. But you know that Montana State team is excellent. By the way, how about Sac State? That turnaround. Of course, it's the guy that turned it around is coaching the Stanford. You know Sac State beat Stanford Saturday? Sac State beat Stanford Saturday. You heard me right. So Montana State had the #1 team in the country beat. You know, it was a play in the end zone. It came down to, you know, an inch. Of course, we had Snapgate up there in Montana State on the ice field. Talk about a death field. You know, they did that shit on purpose. Those guys all admit it. Those guys says we're the ones that cleared the field for Montana State. These guys get around, man. Call out to these incredible workers. We'll talk about work their ass off in this heat. You know, I talk to them. You know, most of them don't speak English, but turned out beautiful. Track's great. I mean, it's beautiful. So, Weber State's got that. So, Winston Reed, I'm a big fan of his, and I didn't know this. His mom had passed. So, we had Sandy's wake down at the library. Saturday, she passed of brain cancer recently. So, they were folding paper cranes, you know, during the COVID thing. I got to hold the original paper crane in my hand, you know, like a hanger. They all folded paper cranes. I said, I can get you a real one. Not interested. So, AstroTurf U. And so, big box, just giving them away. I says, I'll take them all. So I saw him, Winston. I says, I made lays out of them. I says, I understand your mom. Would you like one of these lays that I made with folded paper cranes? He says, do you know about the book? No. He does now. Folding 1,000 paper cranes. It's important the old guy flew out of you. Yeah, I'd love one. So I saw his sister and his brother at the game, and first said, oh, you're the guy that gave him that cool lay. He'll play in the NFL. He'll play in the NFL. My guess he might break the all-time record for tackles. The guy that holds the all-time record for tackles here. He's on the field too, Maxwell Anderson. The Anderson brother. Collins tore his ACL. He's out for the season, which hurts. Whittingham went at this freshman like crazy, Rock. He played good. So it's hurry, jumper, and thrower. We got the three. Hurry, jumper, and thrower. Yeah, that's their names, the three young guys, wide receiver. I imagine we're going to get to see a bunch of them. Of course, we know who it's all about. Abraham Williams, and I want to say this because there's a reason that Weber State leads the country since Jay Hill got here and turned this titanic piece of shit, corrupt program around to this great program that it is. There's a reason they lead the country at this division of football and special teams every single year. Oh, they work at it. By the way, Jumpin' Jack, his mama, I sat with her from down under Australia, Jack Burgess. Oh, what a punter, right? Oh, my God. You didn't ever learn. I mean, he had an epic game down there. So, they're excellent at special teams. And, of course, Abraham Williams, a.k.a. Thunder, he's already got 5 return for catch. You have 6-1 callback. The all-time record is Rashid Shaheed, Lightning. So, I wanted to get this up before Monday Night Football tonight. The best steal in NFL history ever. Oh, it's Rashid Shaheed. Do you know how much they got him for? Off the practice squad? I think $200,000. I think he's under contract for $700,000. His contemporaries, which there are no contemporaries, the other wideout that's so fast is another San Diegan. But, you know, I spent all my time in San Diego doing tide pool work in those days and shutting down San Onofre. Those aren't nuclear reactors, or are they? Sure look like cooling towers. Cement fuel pond over at Weber State, the duck pond. So his contemporaries are getting $20, $30 million a year, which I really don't think there is any contemporaries. I used to ask him all the time, Rashid, what's your 40? Don't know, never mind. I'm like, why are you always fucking with me? Why are you always fucking with me like that? I'm not, Kev, I'm not. I got to break it out. I have this really cool NFL Pete Rozelle football. I got clear back here in the 70s. And engraved Weber State, made for Weber State. I have it. I've never had anybody sign it. All the great players are right here. I had Rashid sign it before his senior year. I think I had him sign it before his junior year. His mom and dad was with me. And then I have, of course, Josh Davis sign it, rightfully so. So they're going to do the ceremony, I believe, at halftime. I think at this game for Trevon Smith, greatest player in the history of this field, well, this stadium. Trevon Smith, beat to death in a jail cell. Number 25. I'll have his jersey on. You gonna wear Rashid's or? Oh no, I'm gonna wear Trevon's. But I don't buy their new slave-made gear. I have a original Trevon Smith game-worn jersey that I wear. Where'd I get it? From Trevon Smith. Way back them days. No Snapgate. No Snapgate, right? Whoa, that was a beauty, wasn't it? Holy cow. That wasn't a Raven, was it? No. Their colors are purple and white. Get your soup can. All right, so Rashid, I predict Rookie of the Year, he ain't rookie. What? He should be. They should give him rookie status because of he didn't get a play. Come on. Get that soup can. Can't find it. Sunk to the bottom. Uh-oh. Did I lose it? Probably left it. There it is. There's the little one. We'll go with the little can. That's fine. Always have a backup. Best cup. That cup secret in the country in athletics. Big Sky football. Oh, basketball too. Big Sky football. Cooper Cup. Whoa. Should be a classic. All right, Rashid. And I want to say this to the Saints. Why don't you work on special teams a little bit? Rashid had the edge twice. He just needs a block. These guys work on it. Oh boy, do they work on it. Oh, they work on it. There's a reason why they get the great field position all the time. They know what they're doing. All players are required to play special teams here, all of them, except quarterbacks. I mean, they all play special teams. And All the coaches work it. It's a big piece of this football team. Sun got my eyes, coach. He's right there on the rail. Whoa. The sun is glaring. Go Rashid. By the way, how good are those Saints? I think they're very good. He's finally got a quarterback that's on the page with him. Carr's excellent. You know, his whole career here, Rashid never got used properly. And, you know, Jay Hill was a defensive guy, but he just didn't have the quarterback that had the big arm. You know, Weiser's got a big arm now, but he's healthy now. You know, Weiser, injuries. He's moved on to Western Kentucky, Bronson, and Barron, and Bronson and Barron. So, Cantwell was awesome when he was a freshman, but he had a big arm. And I love Constantine. I did the play-by-play in the end zone in that winter game full of cancer, by the way. That's how they disrespected KWCR, which was the end of it. Me and Manny used to do the play-by-play. There's the old signal. Put us in the end zone in the main game. What an ugly football game. Like, I can't even see. Of course, there wasn't much really good to see. So, we'll see you on Saturday, 6 o'clock kickoff. And the great Jay Klauke does the radio. He's awesome, by the way. Not a big fan of the color guy. Color, I said. The color analyst. The color. Not a big fan of the color. Okay. But Klauke's awesome. Turned out excellent. Oh, that's snow in here this year. Go Rashid. 2, I say. Gonna run a kickback for a touchdown? Maybe, or maybe it'll be a one run like he had his first TD in the NFL, his first touch. His first 2 touchdowns. Remember Al Michaels on Sunday Night Football? Remember Al? Oh, when I become king of the world, the second thing I'm going to do is get rid of windblowers. What's the first thing are you going to do? Arrest all the nuclear energy crime syndicate that covered up Fukushima. 2011. Yeah. That year. That's when that death turf went in and it was corrupt and it was shouldn't have ever stayed. Josh Davis named it the hell turf. It was either him or Chris Jackson. I'm pretty sure the first time I ever heard it was Josh. He would know, right? Chris is still playing. He had a touchdown. He's got 2. I told him the other day, I says, I'm predicting you get 20. What? So we'll see. This should be a classic. Go Rashid. Go Rashid. Monday Night Football. Al Michaels on Sunday Night Football. Who is this guy? Can you believe this guy? Second touchdown, Collinsworth. Undrafted. Undrafted. Stay in tuned.